All right, welcome everybody to another episode of Sports Cards Live, recorded because this is not live. This is recorded, and this is the 8th consecutive Tuesday that we are doing an eBay-ended watch list episode. We're going to go through items that ended on my eBay watch list over the last week and talk about them. Let's jump in and get right to it. But first, please subscribe, like, all those things. Muchly appreciated, guys. Here we go. Let's see what is up first on tab. We have the Ken Griffey Jr. 2024 Topps Tier 1 Limited Lumber Bat Barrel. It's a one of one. This eBay seller is calling it a holy grail. This is a brand new product, brand new card out of a brand new product, and it's really cool. It does have the game used bat barrel right here, Slugger. If it said Griffey, that would be way cooler, but it doesn't. This card sells for $2,938 US. I was watching it to see what it's worth. I'm a Griffey fan. I was curious. Nothing more than that. All right. Similar on this, guys. I love 90s inserts. I love shiny 90s inserts. I love some die cuts. This has one of the most intricate die cuts with these kind of wavy edges. And I just think it's really a cool card. They've grown on me over the years. They made them in hockey as well. This is the Barry Bonds 1999 Finest Gems Gold Refractor, numbered 93 of 100. It's a pop 5 in PSA 10. Sells for $1,641. Not a bad price, I don't think, for a card out of 100 of Barry Bonds from the 90s. Great card, sold by channel partner MC Sports Cards. All right, guys, next up, a Tony Gwynn Essential Credentials. I love Essential Credentials. We're going to see more on the show. We're going to see a couple of mine coming up soon, too. This is the Tony Gwynn. This is the Future, numbered out of 88 from 1998. It's in a BGS Raw Card Review sleeve, graded an 8. One thing to know about raw card reviews is those grades are not guaranteed. If you buy this online and you get it shipped to you and then you go ask Beckett to hard slab it for you, you're not guaranteed to get the 8. That 8 is only guaranteed as long as you are at their counter when you pick up the card at a card show. In any event, a beautiful card. One of my favorite years of Essential Credentials. Does $1,260 US. I'd love to buy it, guys. I'm just not in that position right now to be buying Barry Bonds cards. But if I was, or sorry, Tony Gwynn or Barry Bonds, but if I was, this would have made the list. All right. You've seen me talk about these Topps Platinum Super Fractors. This is the Hideki Matsui one of one. Sells for $600. Or did it sell? Hold on a second. Hold on. Did it sell? Item was ended. It was just ended. So no, it did not sell for $600. Maybe we will see it again. We'll keep our eyes open. But next up is one that did sell. Larry Walker from 2021, Platinum Anniversary Superfractor, one of the greatest Canadian-born baseball players of all time. Sells for $344 US. I think I bid on this, actually. Let's see if I did. No, it looks like I did try to. I guess my bid or bids did not register. I was probably too low, and people had already outbid me. So I was not able to land the Larry Walker, but what a great card. And I love the 52 Topps design right there. Here's a gorgeous Kobe Bryant Immaculate Auto Patch Game Used Patch, numbered out of 75. Sells for $7,100 USD. Seller only has 67 feedback, so something to consider, but still, everyone's got to start somewhere. And I like the card, guys. I like Kobe cards, a great auto, a great 3-color patch. And one day, I will own a Kobe auto patch. Speaking of Kobe, speaking of Essential Credentials, here is his 1998 EX Century Essential Credentials Future. This is numbered out of 81. It's in a PSA 8 holder, and it sells for $8,100 USD, over 11,000 Canadian. Great card, guys. I don't know about you, but I put cards on my watch list that I covet. I strive to own one day. And I don't know, maybe that'll help me get there. Maybe not. I'm not sure, but I just love Essential Credentials. Kobe Bryant, how can you go wrong? Anyway, I obviously was not a bidder on this one, but beautiful card, beautiful card. And then we have the Peyton Manning. Same year. This is this is the same design, 1999 EX Century. This is the Essential Credentials now. Peyton Manning, of course. Now, this is numbered out of 60, and it's a BGS 8.5. Now, I was watching it because, number one, I like Peyton Manning. Number two, I have the future version of this card in a BGS 9.5 holder right over here, as you can see. So I was thinking to myself, would I purchase the now the silver now to go with the gold future. And I didn't, because again, I'm just not buying big cards right now. But this one, my copy is numbered out of 31 on the back, and it's hard to see, but it's numbered out of 31. It's a BGS 9.5, and following this now out of 60 in the BGS 8.5 for 1691 makes me think that this card here, and I could check comps on it, I haven't, but this might be worth, I don't know, double what this one sold for or something like that. So just something for me to play along and follow. Michael Jordan, guys, 97 Metal Universe Platinum Portraits, BGS 9 with 9.5 centering, as pointed out. 8.5 corners, however, sells for $9,300 US. And this is one where I used to have a copy of this. I had a PSA 10 and I sold it on PWCC, I believe, last September. And sold for a lot more than $9,300, but I was just kind of following along, seeing what a BGS 9. I'll tell you, this card I sold, you can find it on Card Ladder. My PSA 10 copy was the second one that sold the same day. I think it sold for $70-something thousand, my copy. And come to think, like, boy, I could put 60 grand in my pocket and buy this one and still have the same card. That's where, if you are not a slave to the grade, you can own a lot of nice cards and save a lot of money. But I followed this one along because I used to own a copy of it and wanted to see what this one would do. Next up, a Jordan LeBron dual jersey patch. Now, the Jordan piece looks like jersey. The LeBron piece looks like patch. I might be wrong, but they're both really nice pieces. A great card. Upper Deck Ultimate 2005, numbered out of 40. What a great pair of game used swatches to own of these two goats. $2,000 USD it sells for. Moving into hockey now. This is just a beautiful limited logos of Paul Coffey. Now, Coffey isn't known as much for being a Detroit Red Wing, mostly for being an Edmonton Oiler, winning all the cups there. And I was watching this one. It was listed at $465, and I was just thinking to myself, maybe one day I'll make an offer on it. Well, it ends up being ended because it's no longer available. It probably sold it privately, so I didn't get to buy it. But I was watching this one for a while. And the other thing about this particular Paul Coffey card is that usually, for whatever reason, his autographs are way fatter, kind of like those Michael Jordan 86 Fleers that just got autographed. He uses the wrong, for whatever reason, either he holds his marker at a weird angle, but this autograph might be the nicest autograph of his I've ever seen. So I didn't get it. Now, here's an interesting case study, guys. This Jake Ottinger Precious Metal Gems Gold from 2023 Skybox Metal Universe sells on eBay via ComC for $283 US. And I remembered watching it earlier. So I went to Card Ladder and I said, well, let's see what else it sold. Well, look at this, guys. Very strange. But this is the same card, by the way. It's just that the picture that Slab Sharks took, I think, is a lot better than the one that ComC took. It sells on Slab Sharks on eBay for $367 on May 9th. And exactly 2 months later, sells for $283 on eBay via ComC. So I don't know what happened. Did somebody buy it on Slab Sharks, have it sent to their ComC mailbox, immediately list it, and lose $80? I don't know. Just doesn't make sense to me what happened here. And I would have liked to have owned this card, but I did not. Anyway, keeping on going. We've got a 2018 ingrained complete stick Connor McDavid. I love these cards. These complete stick ingrains are absolutely beautiful. It's a mint 9 on the card, 9 on the auto. Auto looks great to me. The mem pieces aren't the nicest, and you'll see a comparison in the next slide here, but you got the blade, the shaft, the handle. Sells for $971 US. I think that's a great deal, guys, for a Connor McDavid mem, triple mem auto out of a nice brand like Ingrained. Uses nice foil accents, numbered out of 25. Here's one you can buy right now if you want on eBay still. It's got nicer pieces, definitely has nicer pieces, but they're also asking over 2.5 times what the other one just sold for. So I wouldn't recommend buying this for $24.99 unless you absolutely love the card. It's also a different year. This is the 2018 and this is the 20. Well, what it says 2018. Are they both 2018? Unless this is mislabeled. No, this is the 2018 for sure. And this is can we zoom in somehow? See what that says. Oh, that's the 2019. So this one was actually mislabeled is mislabeled currently by the seller as a 2018. So, again, buyer beware, guys. Just know what you're buying. Have a look at the back of cards. It's always a good idea. Michel Goulet, limited logos, 2012 limited logos, I think are my favorite limited logos design. I own a copy of this card. I was watching this one just to see if the one in my collection moves into my trader box, my card show inventory box. What could I expect to get for it? Well, there you go. About 123 Canadian. Michel Goulet, one of the most entertaining players of the 80s. Here's a great card, guys. Sidney Crosby, property of. Sells for $6,121. It's a 1-of-1. It's from 2015, the Cup. It's a PSA 8 on the card. It's got a piece of the nameplate from the stick embedded right in the card, right over here. Beautiful card. Sells for $61.21 on Slab Sharks. But let's see what happened here. We saw it sell earlier. 2 weeks earlier, the same card also sold by Slab Sharks for $4,215. And as I said before on these episodes, Slab Sharks has a policy where if you don't pay within 4 or 5 days, they cancel the order and relist the card. So I believe that's probably what happened here. I can't be certain, of course, but in any event, the card sold for more the second time. So that's got to be good for their consigner. And let's see if it gets paid for this time. Maybe we'll see it again next week. And by the way, next Tuesday, I will not be able to drop one of these episodes because that's the day that I'm flying to Cleveland for the National. I'll see if I can drop one the day before on Monday. If not, we'll just have to wait until I am back from travels. All right, we have some Gretzky rookies now, guys. All O-Peaches, all sold by Slab Sharks. They got in a collection. It looks like a numerical grade set break. Someone collected the Gretzky card in every numerical grade. 8,300 on this beautiful PSA 7. I looked at this card and it's really a beautiful copy. The one thing that I wondered about, there's something weird going on up over here. Right up there, right to the left of my cursor, you can see a little indent. You look at the back of the card and you don't really see it. You don't see it on the back. So it might just be a weird image. But 8,300 for PSA 7 is pretty healthy. All sales of PSA 7s recently via Card Ladder's data here, you can see that here's the one we're looking at. 6,095 US translates to 8,300 Canadian. That's this one. And then the very next one sells for 44.40 USD. And the one before it, 49. The one before that, 53. So this 6,094 US is a bit of an outlier, but it might be because the card is just that nice. Let's see if it gets paid for. Maybe it'll be relisted next week on Slab Sharks. I just don't know. We have a Gretzky Lemieux dual auto from 2015 Team Canada Master Collection. Gretzky and Lemieux, really the two best players of their generation. Nice to get them both on one card. This is Team Canada. That appeals to many people, but usually not to American collectors, I find. 2,150 for this dual auto. Now, I just want to go back and see what happened. We had some more Gretzky rookies. Are they here? No, we'll get to them, I'm sure, soon. We have a second version of a dual auto of Gretzky and Lemieux. So this one here sells for $2,150. It's numbered out of, what was that? That's numbered out of 10. This one from Upper Deck Black is numbered out of 15. Only sells for $1,226. Maybe people don't like the black background as much. Maybe they don't want the jerseys versus when you could, maybe you would rather have patches, the silver autos. I don't know, but $1,226 here and $2,150 on this one. I mean, it's a little bit, well, this is also graded authentic, which you'd think would hold it back, but it didn't seem to when you compare it to this card here. So here, there are 5 more copies in the print run of the black than there are in the Master Collection. But you're also getting the game-worn jerseys, which I think people would like, but maybe they don't. In any event, there's 2 options if you wanted to jump on them. Wayne Gretzky 2022 Upper Deck Allure doubloons. I think that's how you say it. PSA 10 Pop 1. They were asking 400 USD. The item was ended because no longer available. Did not sell on eBay. I do not know what happened to this card, but I think these are cool, and I'm going to be watching for one for myself down the road if another PSA 10 pops up. I'll take a 9. Doesn't even matter. I'll even take I'll take a raw. Raw is good for me as well. All right, here's another Gretzky rookie O-Pee-Chee PSA 6 from that same numerical grade set break. This kind of just cracks me up. This one is off-center to the right, sells for $4,200. And nice looking card. Nice looking card. And if you watch my PWCC weekly show with Josh Madigan from the Gong Show every Sunday, we kind of talked about how this card is so much better when it's off-centered this way to the right, versus when it's off-centered way to the left. And I actually don't mind these. I have 3 PSA 6 O-Pee-Chee Gretzky's that look like this, and they are all available for sale. If anyone would like one, just reach out to me directly, and I can get back to you, and we can work out a deal on one of these. Again, I got 3 of them that are all available, and they're all off-centered like that. Here's the PSA 6.5. Same set break, sells for $45.50. So the 6.5 does $45.50 Canadian. Meanwhile, the 6 does $4,200 Canadian. So not a huge premium to go from a 6 to a 6.5, at least on this day. All right, what do we have next? Oh God, look at this card, guys. This is one that I really would like to own. 2016, the Cup, dual signature materials, Connor McDavid, Wayne Gretzky. I knew I wasn't going to buy it, but I had to watch it. 7,600 Canadian dollars, numbered 8/15, both game used patches, both beautiful autographs. Great card. Both Edmonton Oiler pictures, of course. What a great card. Sold by Slab Sharks. Now we're going to look at a couple of O-Pee-Chee Platinum Connor McDavid rookies. I do consider these to be rookie cards. And so let's have a quick peek here. This is the Connor McDavid rookie auto tracks out of 125 and a BGS 9.5 holder with a 10 auto. Sells for $7,355. Remember, that's out of 125. Then right beside it, we had the Black Ice auto out of 50. BGS 9.5, 10 auto. Same grade, same year, same picture, same auto. Only difference is the print run. The one out of 125 sells for $73.55 Canadian, and the one out of 50 sells for $10,100 Canadian. Nice to see McDavid still bringing in the premium dollars, as he did on this card right here, which is the rookie year gold auto parallel, or variation, I should say, numbered out of 24, BGS 8.5 on the card, 10 on the auto. Sells for $12,845 Canadian. I mean, compared to his RPA, that's not a bad price. The RPA is at a 97. It'll sell for, north of 50, 75 grand, even 100. And here you get it without the patch, numbered out of 24, sells for a fraction of that at $12,845. Pretty cool. I just, like other people, I wish they didn't put autographed rookie right here. It kind of makes the auto look a little harder to see. So I think that's a design flaw in the Upper Deck design department that year. But overall, a beautiful card. And another McDavid. This is the Exclusives Young Gun out of 100. BGS 9 sells for $14,100. And let's see here. I think, I'm going to pull this over. So here's the history of this card. Thank you to Card Ladder for the data. And you can see that the one we are looking at right here does $14,100 here on July the 11th. So that is this sale here, $10,351 US. The one before it, a year earlier, does $10,500. So they've really held in value. Then you have a $9,300 here. Skip this thing. It's a mistake. And then look at these: $14,400, $11,000, $11,200, $9,800, and then it comes down. So, after the pandemic, kind of really hit us in 2020. This card goes from being worth $3,000 all the way to 10,000 plus, where it still sits. Pretty nice to see it still sitting there. Mary Lemieux, O-Pee-Chee rookie, PSA 9, sells for $2,809. I mean, I remember I was buying these cards, 10 years ago, PSA 9 Lemieux for $600, $700, $800. During the pandemic, I think they ran up to close to $5,000. Now they're down to about 2,800 Canadian. This is not the nicest copy, by the way. This is off-centered for it's well within PSA 9 grading standards, but centering standards, but still too off-center for me. I wouldn't have wanted this one for my collection. I'd rather have a strong 8 than this 9. Still gets $2,809, and that's probably on the low end. Michael Jordan, guys, 2006 Upper Deck game-used jersey patch, numbered at 25, gets bid up to $1,400. Now, this item was relisted. It is for sale again right now, starting at 99 cents by Big Boyd Sports Cards 3 with like almost 400,000 feedback. So I wondered what happened here. Click on the bids. And I don't know what happened. Like the winning bidder has 1,118 feedback. So why didn't they pay? Have no idea. I just don't know what happened. But for whatever reason, they couldn't complete the sale. And Big Boyd had to relist it. And this card is available if you'd like it on eBay right now, starting at a bid of 99 cents. And there you have it. All right, guys. This was relisted here. Bobby Orr, 66 Topps rookie. Beautiful PSA 6. Gets bid up to $14,233. It is relisted. Here it is right now again from DL Klein with 4,000 feedback. It's at 99 cents. No one's even put in an opening bid yet. And I mean, I've seen it there for a few hours already. So let's see what happened here. 36 bids. Private listing bidder identities protected. Well, all that tells me, guys, is steer clear. I would not bid on anyone's auctions who does this, who sets their bidders identity to private. eBay does a good enough job of that already. So I don't know why. Steer clear. I would not advise bidding on this card for that reason alone. However, you might get a great deal and maybe the seller is legit. I don't know. Located in Brandon, Manitoba, my home province. But in any event, why are you keeping your bidders private? It's so sketchy, so sketchy. This is a heartbreaker for me here, guys. I loved Ziggy Palffy back in the 90s. I picked him every year I could in my hockey pools. This is the 97 Upper Deck 6th Sense Wizards, numbered out of 100. My favorite 90s insert, guys. This is my favorite. This and Atomic Refractor are my favorite 90s inserts. And I'm also a big fan of Run for the Cup. But Wizards is my favorite. I just love these. I don't have the Palffy. I do have a Gretzky. Sells for $97. Let's go see what happened here. Yeah, there's my bids. I bid $89.99 first, and then I was quickly outbid, so I just hit the next biggest button that auto-populated on the app for me, and that was 96. It was not enough. The next bidder got it for $97, so I did not get this card. And I was disappointed, but I'll wait for another one. I'm in no rush on any of these things. All right, a series of jambalayas just to see what they're selling for. I've got lots of jambalayas in my collection. Timo Solani 08, the first year of hockey jambalaya, beautiful, and the most beautiful year in my opinion. Sells for $140 USD, followed by a Carey Price from 2012 Fleer Retro, only $46, guys. So Carey Price has really fallen out of hobby favor. And then the last one I think is the Matt Sundin. No, Jonathan Quick does 65 US from 2012 Fleer Retro. And then Matt Sundin, $45. I was just watching these out of curiosity. Not that interesting right now. But this is a 2001 Upper Deck Series 2 logo, patch logo, Mario Lemieux. I mean, these are awesome, guys. These are really tough to find. They don't come up anymore. This is a vintage game use patch card. PSA 8 on the grade, but who cares? 1 in 2,500 pack odds as stated by the seller. I haven't verified that, but a nice vintage Lemieux patch card. Alexander Barkov, guys. Sasha Barkov here, 2013, the Cup RPA, Stanley Cup winner, one of the best players in the league year over year. A measly $447 Canadian. It is numbered out of 249. It's not an RPA at a 99. He wasn't, I guess, as well known earlier when they were deciding who would be at a 99 that year. So 447 actually makes his cards, his Cup rookies, that much more attainable for everybody. Nice patch too. Nice logo patch right there. And to end off the night, guys, or this video, we've got a 2021 Metal Universe Picks Spectrum out of 25, Sidney Crosby. I was watching this, guys, because first of all, it's a unique card. If you can call it a card, it is a guitar pick. Did come out of a card pack, of course. But I mean, these new inserts that are coming out that have the parallels out of 25, I think they're pretty awesome. But this is getting no respect. Only $15, 20 Canadian. It is numbered. It's hard to see, but it is right there, 13 to 25. $15 for a Crosby insert parallel out of 25. That's an absolute steal. I should have bought it, but I didn't. In any event, that's it, guys. That's going to be this quick little eBay ended watch list episode. Hope you enjoyed it, gained some insights. Let me know your thoughts below. Please subscribe, hit that like button. And if you will be at the Cleveland National or the New York Fanatics Fan Fest, I will be at both. And I look forward to seeing everybody and meeting people that I haven't met yet, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.